This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, alert three. Back. I need to go.
Now Saquon Barkley. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. Now it's Barkley. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw.
I'm going to come back to you. Alert three.
22 jet bomber. Let's go.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Panthers' 29-yard line.
Go. 60 or.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd.
Here we go. Ready.
Now they'll run it on the toss. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Mike 20. Get it.
Throwing is McSorley. Going to throw deep for the end zone. In for the score, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned him 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. They'll run with Barkley. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's McSorley. And now he'll tuck it and run.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On the double.
53, Mike.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check.
Go.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. And Lutz's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit a partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
60 Pittsburgh.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Saquon Barkley, 58 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on the
best.
gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They go play action now with McSorley. They'll roll him out right. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Toss play, Kamara. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Being chased out left. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Okay, break. 53, check 53.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Hey, high 7.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Yeah.
3rd down, they're going to throw for it with McSorley. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. 18 Gators.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front.
And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. as they are now just an extra point away from making this a three-point game. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want.
Throwing on 2nd down, McSorley. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
We're going to keep getting sacks.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Get the ball. Hey, box drop. Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. We own them. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Now McSorley. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Thomas Morstead now as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. So we've reached halftime. Who will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? 2 more quarters to go as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. McSorley sets to pass. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's McSorley to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. On the ground, this is Kamara. And an alley to run. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. McSorley, first and 10. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Check. 53's Mike. Check.
80 weapons.
All day, every day. Any day.
Yo, cheetah.
Jam.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, second and 8.
Hey, watch the ball. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Check 31. Switch.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down now, Swift, and he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
Rock it.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They run with Breida, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
We got this.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, lock it. Ready?
On first down, here's Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
Ready? 8-3.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Look at me. Door. Check. Lucky. General West.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. He's coming. We got double up.
Get it.
They run again with Breida. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. A good chance now to put this game on up. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Matt Breida, his second touchdown of the night. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
They'll look to throw here. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so second and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. This is Breida. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. On second down, a run with Breida. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. This is Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
First and 10 at the 27.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's out.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
You go tight.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Out. Get it.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Ready up.
The Panthers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Jones. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. From the 40 now on 2nd down. McSorley. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
It's just me and you. It's just me,
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. That's caught. It's Thomas. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
53's the mark.
Hey, exit.
53.
Watch the slat. Watch the slat.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Really a great season. Not a whole lot to hang their head about.
Not at all. And, you know, the winning side, they're so ecstatic. They're going to the Super Bowl. But for the guys that we're talking about, they've got to figure out how it's going to go next year. Are they going to be motivated by this loss? Or will this loss linger and really make them make it tough for them to come out of the gate strong next year. Only time will tell, but they've got to find a way to use this loss and use it as motivation.
And that'll close the book